Hey everybody, this is Kenton and Habiba coming to you from North Carolina. Yep. Ken, are you crying? You're not crying, are you? Are you serious? We got one fig Newton left. I'll share.
I'm so cold and wet.
You're so cold and wet?
I think I peed on myself.
You peed on yourself? That's messed up, man. Don't we have a bathroom? What happened to the bathroom, or did you just trip and fall? Are you can't see?
No, I just finished.
Anyway, y'all, it's not that type of video. We are doing fine. Coming to you from North Carolina, Carborough area, Chapel Hill area.
In the closet.
In the closet. Turn on the damn light, Kenton.
I can't reach.
So we took away all the furniture so nothing would go flying. But anyway, the worst of the weather in this parts are expected come tomorrow. We've had a little bit of wind, but not that bad. Not too bad. Kenton and the boys moved most of the furniture off the deck, as you can see. So what's left is just the built-ins. So just giving you an overview, and as you can see, my plants really are loving this little light rain. So clearly there's been a little bit of wind, but not as bad as we're expecting quite yet. Not yet. And that's our dining table, outdoor dining table against the fence. We're in the garage right now, and you can see Kenton and the boys have put all the outdoor furniture out here. You're gonna give them a tour and tell them what this monstrosity is in our garage. Between him and Marlene, cousin Marlene, they thought this was a good idea for him to have this moped, right? It's a moped.
When we start living abroad.
Abroad?
Yeah.
We're not abroad, we're in North Carolina.
Yeah, but we gotta start practicing riding together on mopeds in Vietnam, India, Malaysia.
Yeah, if you survive till then. I'm not getting on one of those things.
Yes, you are.
I'm not getting on one of those. I never said I would. I never.
You get on. In Key West, where you went on with me?
Yeah, we were on vacation, but that doesn't mean we need to come home and buy a moped.
Well, this is a huge. It wasn't that much anyway.
And he did this while I was away. So I come in the garage totally shocked to find this. I was away when we went to California for a few days, and somehow in that few days he managed to do some damage.
Yeah.
Storm hasn't really
This
hit
is
yet.
just the outer band.
Yeah.
The eye wall hit at 7 a.m. on Wrightsville Beach.
So when are we supposed to get the worst of it?
We get the worst of it about tomorrow.
This is where we keep like any outdoor cooking supplies, or in this case a little bit of emergency stuff. So I thought Kenton could give you a little tour of what he got in.
We're just at some basic level here.
Okay, so let me hear some of the most important things we had to have.
You gotta have a plant, just so that way you feel feng shui. What?
Really, Kenton?
So we don't kill each other. You see, look at this, and I feel peaceful.
That's my bonsai, and that, you know what? I need that indoors. Why is that even in here? That's real.
It needs some actually rain.
Yeah, yeah. It likes to be outside or in where there's light. Okay, he's ready to be serious.
I'm always serious. Seriously, the key thing is the most important thing is you gotta have water.
Right.
Okay, so.
And how much water too?
Okay, so to calculate water, on average, they say 1 gallon a day. But sometimes what happens though is that you can say you have too much water, but again, based upon space and stuff like that. So calculations that 1 gallon is 128 ounces. So the average person needs about half their body weight in water, in ounces. So for example, say you're hypothetically 200 pounds, like me. 200
pounds.
I'm sturdy, so Yeah, so that's 100 ounces. So that's almost a gallon in a day. So that's 100 ounces. Of course, it would be more if the weather's hotter, and then a little less if it's colder. But on average, you're looking at it. So you can calculate in your family by weight how many ounces you need. Divide that by 128 will tell you how many gallons you need, and then you can calculate how much per day. So besides water, that's the other critical thing is also conserving water. So you don't want to have food that requires water to cook, because then you're consuming that water. So some of the good things to do is to have, for example, like corn or vegetables, but no salt. Because
Right.
again, when you have high salt, it's going to cause you to dehydrate quicker. And you can use the liquid in the cans for cooking, so you're not using your drinking water or potable water that you need. Another good thing is also pasta.
Really? Pasta?
Right. Actually, yes, because it's full of also nutrients and stuff.
You mean the full pasta, not the pasta sauce.
Pasta sauce, but you can use it with pasta to cook, and also to.
Assuming you have a means of cooking.
Yeah,
when
but
there's
see, this
no
stores,
power.
but this also stores very well, has a long shelf life. So this is actually good, and it's also fairly inexpensive. I mean, you're looking at less than $1. Because again, if you have power failure, so it's good. Again, it has high salt content, but you can mix this with rice or pasta or something else like that. But to get protein into your diet, okay? And another way to get protein diet is also with beans and stuff like that.
Right.
But also nutrition at the same time is coconut milk, okay? So you can use this also to cook if you want to cook with rice, flavor your food, but it also has a lot of nutrition in it, okay?
Now, overall, though, I always tell people avoid canned food, and I still believe that. Avoid canned food. Canned food is really more of an emergency. So we definitely do not eat a bunch of canned food like
No.
this. These are definitely just emergency
It's
supplies.
store long, and yeah, exactly. They're more emergency supplies. It's always better to go fresh. Another thing is also seltzer water is also good, and that's not just because it's water, but the seltzer also helps with digestion and also alleviates basic sometimes stomach cramps and pains that can come along with eating canned foods or dehydrated foods that you're not used to. So
Oh,
this is
really?
also so this is also actually helpful to have around as well. So the seltzers also help to, and it has no sugar, so you're not also want to avoid heavy sweet things too, because that can
Right.
also cause you to be thirsty. Power outages happen quite a bit in North Carolina in certain areas. We happen to be one of them. With high winds, and you can kind of hear it. Anyways, we have a couple different light sources that you want. You have very traditional lanterns. Usually you want to use, again, clean burning fuel, so you don't have smoke.
This
and
is
so
the stuff
forth.
for the tiki lights, right?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's the brand, but it doesn't. You can have it all. What matters is that it is clean burning fuel, so it's smokeless, so you don't have a carbon dioxide issue.
Or you mean carbon monoxide?
Yeah,
Yeah.
monoxide. So it's plant based, so it's clean. In a pinch, you could use citronella, but again, that's going to create smoke and stuff like that. So usually you want to use that outside. Here, this is safe inside. Then you also have your butane or propane. So you can use these if you have a portable stove.
Yeah.
It's very good. I would suggest
Let's see
investing in
show
it.
them the portable
Yeah,
stove.
the portable stove here, and it's here. I'll show
Which
you the
we-
box.
Right.
Yeah,
this
which
is a
you have,
really
but
good
this
one.
gas one. It's a fantastic brand, very reliable. They all, and you can also get a shield, but of course in high winds. But this is very, very good investment. And
How much did it cost?
actually, this one only cost me around $40.
Oh, wow.
$45. It's actually fantastic. And this one actually has an attachment that you can attach to the propane.
Right.
So you can use the regular canister.
And I wonder
or
how long
propane.
this will last. Like, you know, each one of these, we have several of these. How long this will burn for.
It just depends upon, again,
I guess what
how
you're-
high you heat
right.
and stuff, but it'll last at least several cooking times.
Also have one of these.
So this is a full propane tank. I suggest you invest in one of these. You can get it at U-Haul for $29.99. And the reason why is that it has a gauge on it, so you can actually see how much is left in it, and as you use it versus just guessing like with some other brands. So it's a worthy investment to have. and it actually doesn't cost much to fill up, just a couple of bucks.
When you say a couple of bucks, like under 20 bucks?
Oh, easy. Yeah, propane is actually not very expensive, so you can probably fill this with about around $8.
Oh, wow.
And this will last you quite a while in regards to cooking and stuff. Critical is about how do you start a fire. You should have a couple different strategies, not depend on one thing. So of course you have the standard flashes, good old matches. You can't get away from them. Keep them dry. They're very inexpensive and they're handy to have around. You can also use flint. That's going back to a more basic method. Also, you know, charcoal lighter fluid, again inexpensive, store it in a metal, and this will last you for quite a while as well. Another thing you can do is also, if you're in a real tough pinch, is Vaseline.
Vaseline.
Vaseline, actually, if you take even a Q-tip or cotton ball, put it on Vaseline, it actually makes like a mini torch. And you can tie it to a piece of wood or something like that, and then you have a makeshift torch that you can use in a pinch.
And then, of course, part of hurricane preparedness, have a lot of games available so that your kids or family can play and entertain themselves. Well, the power's not out yet, thank God. So in the kitchen, what have we done to prepare for this hurricane? Well, of course, we stocked up on a lot of food. The fridge is packed. We try to avoid too much frozen food just in case the power goes out. But we do have a lot of fruits and vegetables available, and the pantry is stocked. And wherever we could put water, we put water. So we have this pretty big gallon container here. We fill this with drinking water. And anywhere we could have water, we filled. So we have several of these. Also, while we have power, I try to keep the kettle filled with water and boil it so that we always have hot boiling water. I do sometimes worry a little bit about the skylights in the house, but figure this house has been here since the 1970s. This is an older house that's been well constructed, so I'm hoping the glass will be okay. What you see there is tape that Khalid put on the glass, but I don't know that that's going to be much help. So this is in our home office. So I'm in Mariam's room, which is a little bit messy, but not too bad. That's her bed over there. And as you, actually you won't know, but one of Khalid's classmates is also here with us, Raynella, because she lives in the Caribbean and it would be really difficult for her to get home. So we offered her to stay with us. And so she is here in Mariam's room with us. Mariam wanted powder. But anyway, so she's on Mariam's bed and Mariam is on this blow-up bed here. Mariam doesn't mind. She didn't mind giving up her bed. But I just think it's good for them to learn, you know, help someone in need, because you never know one day when you need a place to stay. Yeah, I've had a lot of people help me through my life, so whenever I get a chance to reach out for somebody else, I always look forward to it. And now we're going into Kenton and Habiba's room. Ha ha ha! I've never really formally given you a tour, and this is not a tour, but I made my bed, which is not something I always do. I love this bed with the velvet tufting, and that picture of the flowers on the wall over there is something I've owned for many years. I actually bought that in an auction. It is hand painted. Oh, did you meet my cute little girls? Look at my cute little girls over here. Aren't they adorbs? I have done several doll videos, which I will be posting soon, and I know some of you might think that's a little kooky, but I don't care. Hopefully you can appreciate beautiful brown skin dolls. I got my dresser, or I cleared it up because it's always usually a mess. There is my standard Alex drawers from IKEA. This desk is a desk I bought at a furniture place or Office Depot, something like that,
and I turned it into a dresser because I liked the fact that it was white. And these are those ghost chairs. I just put one here. And that mirror I love is something I've had for probably 20 years. I want to go out to Walmart or Target because I just like that little bit of excitement. Actually, no, you know, it's pretty calm. Once it starts getting really dark, we're not supposed to be out on the street. In fact, the area where we used to live, Laurenburg, they are going to get hit really bad. We are really lucky and blessed. They actually have a curfew. We don't have a curfew, at least not yet. Now the rain's starting to come down some. What time is it? It's about like 6? It's 5? It's still around 5, right? Look at that. But you see there's still a little bit of, ooh, look at the clouds, how fast they're moving. You guys can't see it, but these clouds are aggressive.
No, they're going to go faster.
They're moving really, really fast. Just watch.
They'll go faster.
That is crazy. And off we go. Dumbasses looking for adventure. Because I can't stay inside. Oh, look at my front. Yeah. Okay, Friday the 14th. Chapel Hill is looking good so far. So, we have been lucky. But I guess...
It's not over yet.
It's not over. No, it's not over. We have actually 3 more days to go.
The hurricane wall, the eye, will start moving south. But the inner band will hit us early tomorrow morning or sometime in the morning. So where wind gusts are up to 50 miles per hour. Right now it's only at around 10 with light rain, but the rain's going to intensify. So the roads have been mostly quiet, but as we head, you know, towards, this is like Durham, right? Yeah,
we're in Durham. Yeah, we're just out of Chapel Hill. It gets a little bit busier. And again, you can see the impressive clouds. Golly, those clouds look like they are just looming down on us. Old Navy's closed. Tuesday morning is closed. That Omega Sports, yeah, they're all closed. That New York Pizza is open.
That's right.
Trust a New York pizza to be open.
Gotta get your za on.
Yeah, Walmart's definitely open in this neighborhood, but there are not as many cars as we're used to. Usually you hear Walmart is king. I hate to say it, but this is where most people shop for stuff. So hurricane season here in North Carolina, most people stock up on their liquor. Actually, I shouldn't say that because not everybody drinks. But for those who drink, it's well known. You go and you stock up on your alcohol and your cigarettes and your toilet paper.
The essentials.
The essentials. Store hours. Okay. I'm not ready for Halloween, but Halloween is coming. Even though it's one of my favorite holidays, or well, it's not really a holiday. It always seems to fall on the working day. But it's one of my favorite events to have a party for or to decorate the house. You can see this section where people bought all the candles possible. It's all empty. My grandfather had this saying, when dog have money, him go buy gold teeth. So it's the same thing. Some of you might think a useless way to spend money, but I don't on a doll. Look at my life dolls. But I'm looking for the mocha one. I'm looking for the chocolate brown one in this brand. These are 16-inch dolls. And oh well, here's a brown one, but I want her in the uniform. See this brown one in her little onesie? Super cute, super cute. Isn't she in her little onesie? Actually, she looks like she's ready for the hurricane. She's ready to cuddle up with a good book or have a pajama party. But see, I'm looking for her. That's who I'm looking for. But because she's got the nice curly puffy hair.
She ran away.
She ran away? No, they bought her all because this
It's got a lot of cultural diversity in this area, Durham. All the brown dolls are mostly gone.
She's on a chat room and ran away.
I got Kenton involved in my foolishness.
Hell no, you don't. I'm not involved in any of this stuff.
And just in case things get real bad, me and my dolls are going away, taking this little travel set with us. See, she's got toothpaste, toothbrush, a little suitcase. It reminds me of Marlene. Marlene, my cousin, she had a bag ready for herself and a bag ready for her dog. Her dog had a suitcase ready to go. Look how Barbie is diversified. Barbie is now thick. Look at her. She's all got chubby thighs, wide thighs. Looks like a real woman. I love her color. This new Barbie. Look at this one. She is... Ooh, look at her dark chocolate skin. This is one of the fashionistas. Oh, that was number 90. Very nice. If you're into Harry Potter, this Harry Potter actually is a pretty good version. My kids love Harry Potter and have watched all the movies, have read all the books, all of it. And these little miniatures are so cute. These calico critters, so adorable. This reminds me of like growing up and getting toys from England. That's what this reminds me of. So adorable. Look at this. They're the most cutest little bunnies. Like, it just brings out that little girl story tale feeling. They even have them in little puppies with removable clothing. I remember when the kids were into Legos, honey.
Still in Legos.
They're still into Legos?
They're into more the architecture and the big Legos like Star Wars and stuff.
Man, when we were moving, I remember them like bagging stuff and giving it away or pretending like they weren't interested, and I was so upset. Like all the pieces were just being thrown away. So I decided I was not buying them any more Lego. So I figured we'd go to the camping section and the, wow, hurricane preparedness section. But look, it's, well, you know, survival outdoor section, and it's all gone, right? All the knives are gone. They even sell guns in here, right?
They stopped.
They stopped? Okay. Well, I remember being shocked when we came and Walmart here sell guns. They still have some knives here. Look, they have knives here. Shouldn't you be getting a knife?
I got so many knives I don't need.
Yeah, I know. You buy stuff and he squirrels it away so that I don't see it.
You do the same.
They love this stuff. This like camouflage outdoorsy jackets. Oh my god, put that on. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. It is so not you.
Yeah, no?
No, how about the baseball hat? The baseball hat would look fine though. Oh my god. Nope.
This one.
That one, huh? That's you. Oh, sicker now. Kenton had this grand idea that we should go fishing or buy a fishing pole for survival.
Survival, fishing pole is a good tool.
How so when we don't know how to fish? And during hurricane season, we want to stay away from the water.
You don't fish in a hurricane season.
You're not fishing during the hurricane?
No, after.
After the hurricane, when the water is all polluted?
When you're in real trouble.
If we're in that kind of trouble, I don't think a fishing pole is going to help us. What is that? That's bamboo. That's not a fishing pole.
It is a fishing pole. It's a fishing pole made out of bamboo.
Huh.
Old school.
Real old school. Get the fish and beat it to death.
No, it's not.
I'm in the craft section and Kenton is in the electronics section. Somewhere there. Yep.
It's a display.
Display for?
Like your phone when you're driving, you use your GPS.
Oh, okay.
So
Are you a Duke fan or a UNC Chapel Hill fan?
Okay, so the weather is all right. It's really coming down now. We better go home. Back in Chapel Hill, it's not raining heavy here, so thank God.
Just windy.
Just windy. So we're back home. Typical teenagers didn't even notice we were gone. Well, they did, but they're busy doing their homework. About to get food. All they do is eat. All they do is eat. All they do is eat. You know how I'm telling you guys, man, the only thing about this hurricane thing is that it is expensive. So I'm thinking, like, if you couldn't afford it, it's got to be tough, because all of this food means that you're spending extra hundreds of dollars to stock up and to keep these kids fed. You enjoying yourself, Kareem? So we're not at the stage where we're gonna start hoarding food yet, or rationing food, I mean. But if it gets real bad, Kareem, I might have to keep your servings down to a minimum.